City horror.
I should mention that I previously lived in a tiny town, but went to high school in a considerably larger city. I never had a reason or the nerve to go out in the city on my own, so when my two friends wanted to hang around town, I was nervous to say the least. However, I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll be with them. We had a blast for a couple of hours after school, with some scary, small incidents along the way, including walking through a store full of expensive statues and gemstones with a massive backpack protruding from my back, and the original restaurant we wanted to go to being closed, forcing us to go to Subway. However, as it got dark, we all knew we had to go home, so we enjoyed one last store and went our separate ways. I waited outside the store, alone and in the dark, but not terribly afraid. Yet. I had told my mother where to find me, but she's hopeless with directions, so I expected to be hanging around for a while. I noticed a news camera stationed outside the store, which made me feel even safer. But about 10 minutes into the wait, I was approached by two men. My memory's fuzzy due to how freaked out I was, but this is what I remember.
Hey, do you know where...
Name of a town that I can't remember.
Is?
I shook my head. I was already nervous because I'm a paranoid person on the best of days, and this was not turning out to be the best of days.
Oh, come on.
One man coaxed.
Listen, we'll give you a bag of jewelry if you help us,
the other man said. Now I was genuinely freaking out. I glanced around and noticed the news camera and stepped a little closer so I was in the line of sight of the lens. Listen, I stammered, trying really hard not to stammer or show how freaked out I was. I think it's that way, and I don't need anything, I said, pointing in some random ass direction. They glanced in the direction of my finger and glanced back.
Can you show us? Again, we have a bag of jewelry.
It felt as if my heart leapt into my throat. No, thank you, and my mum's coming to get me. I declined as calmly as I could. They stared at me for a few seconds, then nodded, thanking me and heading off in the direction I pointed at. I kept well in the line of sight of the news camera until my mother picked me up, and I didn't fully relax for a full week. I have absolutely no idea why they were so eager to give me that bag of jewelry. My first thought was that they stole it and wanted to throw the police off their trail by handing some of it off to me. The second was that they were trying to lure me away with the jewelry. Either way, it wouldn't have ended well for me if that was their goal. No one believed me, but I didn't expect them to, really. I've never felt comfortable in the city alone in the dark ever since, even though it's been 2 years now and I live in a decently sized city for college. My advice? If you go into the city alone and in the dark, please, watch your back, have your guard up, and be careful.